subtract. He's one of their top scorers from a season ago. Back out to Simmons. Here's Hornsby, the long-range shooter for LSU. He's made so many.
So as a point guard, you kind of had free reign to call certain things. And
really?
Yeah, I mean,
Is it one of those I didn't see you, Coach?
A guy being 6'9", 6'10", 240 pounds, can play the point to the post area. Excellent ball handler, passer.
Kid just knows how to play. He's got such a high basketball IQ.
Look at Ben Simmons as advertised. He's able to fill out the stat sheet in so many ways.
He makes everybody better. Agreed. He's one of the best players that we're going to see in a long, long time.
He may not be in a class by himself, but it wouldn't take long to call the roll.
LSU with an opportunity to take the lead here. Simmons with a head of steam draws the foul, and we'll go to.
We talked about Vandy a little bit thin in the front line without the services of Luke.
Tigers will shoot the bonus on the next one. Little two-man game.
Wow.
Simmons put it on a platter and laid it in softly on by a couple of bigs at both ends.
Oh, it's just a little horns action, and Josh Gray throws it up. I mean, that is a terrific. I like Malone. He's getting his nose dirty a little bit. Yeah. He's active.
Victor's on the bench. Simmons with the drive, and he slams it home. Big team foul.
Well, Ben Simmons is left-handed, and he just uses that hesitation on the crossover there to freeze Roberson a little bit. And he's so good getting downhill and getting to the basket. I mean, this is 6'10".
Playing a little defense there on the inbound pass because of the configuration here.
Yeah. He's calling out the scout.
Simmons with the reverse, and he gets it to fall.
Well, Ben Simmons, I love his approach here in this first half. I mean, he is straight up attacking, and that's what you have to do. We talked about the underwhelming non-conference record for LSU at 7-5. This is a huge 3 days. Might be the most important 3 days of the season for LSU. At Vanderbilt to open SEC play, and then
Simmons with the rebound. Simmons running the offense out front. Behind the screen, tough shot, but that's kind of what he does with his offhand carry.
Yeah, right-handed.
All right, thanks a lot. A look at an interesting comparison between Simmons and one of the best ever to do it, Magic Johnson. Relatively about the same height. Magic a little more productive on the assist front. Simmons perhaps a better scorer, albeit at their different stages.
Well, they both have tremendous court vision, and that's the gene, the elite passing gene that Ben Simmons possesses, that I think excites all of the pro scouts, is his ability.
I'm sure that Ben Simmons has a Greg Kelser beside him. Not sure if it matters. He'll go to the free throw line again.
And the ability to play all 5 positions. I mean, they're obviously Magic being a point guard, but play all 5 positions, but also defend all 5 positions.
Making everyone else around him better.
Or getting in the situation where he's hamstrung, definitely in the front, across the front line they are.
Well, Ben Simmons, 73%. Get dap, imaginary dap from his teammates after the make. Who has LeBron James in his list of contacts in his cell phone.
You play like you practice, and what do we see before the game? Practicing his free throws without the basketball, practicing getting dapped up by his teammates, and then in the first half gets to the free throw line 10 times, goes 8 for 10, has 18 points, and really was the key piece to them on the offensive end of the floor, just attacking, calling his number almost every other time down the court, and Ben Simmons responded. The nice little righty jump hook. Remember, he's left-handed. And you anticipate that coming. Someone's going to get a good shot on the back end of the offense.
That's the second foul. Meanwhile, Simmons, showtime for the Tigers as they beat the Comet. A little bit of contact, no call. Johnny Jones running out almost to midcourt to protest. Tigers retain possession. Jones switches on to Simmons. Cross-court pass. Hornsby with a rather awkward look. Here's Quarterman. Lob up top. Simmons with the finish off the high handoff from. Looks like we got a disagreement amongst the officials.
We're going to look back here at the Ben Simmons steal and finish. And You see the athleticism. And then he's directing traffic a little bit, and we're going to get a cross-court pass here, I believe, to Hornsby for the three-point shot. Just looking away at the secondary defense. And the alley-oop behind. I don't know how you lose track of Ben Simmons on the court if you're the defense. I just don't know how you do it. And he gets maybe as easy as 2 points of the game.
Second personal foul against Baldwin. Simmons. Strong move. Count it! And one.
That's how you respond. And you said it just a little bit ago, Mark, about how he's playing with a sense of urgency. And I don't know what you do if you're Damian Jones. That's absolutely a foul. And he wraps him up.
That looked like more Leonard Fournette than Ben Simmons. I mean, the way he cradled that ball and took it through people. Finish. Blakeney. Boy, there's a lid on that bucket for Antonio Blakeney. Quarterman. Simmons.
Wow.
Great fake and slam. Timeout on the floor. Quarterman over to his buddy from down under. When we come back, talk a little Aussie hoops. The Thunder from down under being provided by Ben Simmons, and there's been a long lineage of Australian players who have been successful. Patty Mills with the Spurs through St. Mary's, and Dellavedova with the Eastern Conference Championship Spurs. And he may not be the greatest, but he's... Simmons with a head of steam, cradles it, draws the hit, and makes the trip back to the free throw line.
That's a team that's not a great rebounding team, but they have a great rebounder in Ben Simmons, and he saves.
Whistle and a foul. The noise so...
Going to a strong hand, the left side.
You know, one of the bugaboos
On this free throw. It's just remarkable.
He almost hit 50 points this year earlier against North Florida. Inside to Victor, back out to Quarterman. Sampson with the long jumper, long two, no good. Hornsby kept it alive, and Simmons punches it home. And Simmons draws yet another. Playing with a much more discerning edge to his game as he knocks down yet another.
7 and 5. They're not even in the conversation for an NCAA tournament at large bid. And so you get a clean slate.
Here's your point forward. They switch. And they left Hornsby open. That's a bad mistake for Kevin. Would you call this, if they're able to hang on, maybe their best win of the year?
By far. Yeah. Yeah, by far their best win of the year. And I think Texas A&M is playing the best basketball of anybody in the SEC currently. But Vandy...
Huge win should they hang on and defeat the Commodores. Simmons inside. Victor with the exclamation point.
I mean, this is just Ben Simmons at his best. Getting downhill and just leading Craig Victor into an easy...
Some of those games, some of those losses, as did Craig Victor. Because this is a different team. And Blakeney with that 39-inch vertical leap. As the folks head for the exits.
Look at that pass. I mean, right on the money. Two-handed.
To Wake Forest. But you know what? They had reason to dance a little bit here in Nashville. Winning 90-82. And once the music started, the music just never stopped. Coming up next, Gonzaga taking on San Francisco. Good night from